Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen Ashe. Yes, that's my name. And you can wear it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm back with another video. Y'all know when I get these messages, I have to come on here because I am not getting in trouble. By no means. Okay? I'm not getting in trouble. I have to come on here and I have to give you this message, okay? People focus on spirituality and religion so much that it separates you from God. Yes, I said what I said, and if you get it, you got it. You made it to my page, you're tapped in. You're very conscious, you made it to my page. Because I am Queen Ashe. So there is a Christ consciousness, Christo consciousness. You may not believe in Yeshua. I believe in Yeshua. I believe in Yahweh Shai. When you go into my spirituality is based on the universe. So I know. And if you know, you know. There are deities. God has tens of 10,000s of soldiers. That's why everywhere you go, there are different deities or rishas, whatever you call them, that I believe some people call them loas. And and these soldiers of God, they always do their works. They have learned lesson before we even got here. They know what they're supposed to do. They created you. God put it in them to create you. Just like God puts it in you to do things. So all that being said, Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, he walked and he walked and he walked. Okay? When you think about the Bible, I've actually heard someone say that it all took place in Africa. And you clearly can see who's reading the Bible and who's learning from other biblical scriptures because they speak common sense and they know. And those who don't know, they put it in their own understanding. But Yeshua walked and he walked and he walked. He went to and fro. He went to and fro. And to and fro means he went here and there. His mother ran from Babylon because she didn't want him born in captivity. And then when you get to Bethlehem, boy, when you get to Bethlehem, she was there. And she was there to give birth to Yeshua. And those three wise men, they were stars. And if you know about stars, you know that they are chariots for entertainment purposes only, but for educational purposes. So, yes, the stars, they are chariots, they are ships, they are alive, okay? And when the stars come down, that's not really good. You might have seen a shooting star and they say make a wish off of it. Things are real. It's all about understanding. But those three wise men, those three stars, they came down and they already knew. They already knew what Yeshua was going to do. It was a new awakening, a new grand rising. He ain't went nowhere. He haven't went nowhere because crystal consciousness is here. Okay? It's right here. It dwells in me. It dwells in you. The consciousness of God. It dwells in all of us. It dwelled in Yeshua. So yes, he went to and fro. And he walked here and there. He was trying to find reason. He was trying to find purpose. He was trying to find understanding of the Most High. He didn't think how other people thought. And y'all love the fake him today. The fake him y'all love. But the real him y'all hated. I said what I said. The fake him y'all love. But the real Yeshua y'all hated. I found myself getting treated just like Yeshua when I tapped in. Except they did not crucify me. They crucified Yeshua. He didn't stop, but he knew his purpose. Okay? He knew his purpose. He didn't stop. He kept doing everything that the Most High wanted him to do, because when you tap in, you can't tap out. You got to keep going. You try to tap out, you might go crazy. Okay? So to stay sane, we keep going. We keep moving forward. Because the Most High, he's real. Yeshua tried to tell you about his father. He tried to tell you about your father, our father. He tried to tell you. When you tap in so much, your energy builds up and you become light as a feather. And that's exactly what he did. He became light as a feather. And he tapped into telekinesis. He started to move things with his mind. He started to shift his reality with his mind. They thought he was doing magic, but he wasn't doing magic, no. He was just working with his hands, what the Most High had put in him. He was just working spiritually, okay? And then they have it like everything is peace. Yeshua knew that everything wasn't peace. That's why he hated evil. The Most High hates evil. Yeshua hated evil. And they have it like he won't get angry. Oh, he doesn't get angry. Don't get angry. It's bad to get angry. Let me tell you something. If you don't get angry sometime, that's an imbalance. Because we're supposed to go through our emotions. And he flipped that table over. Sounds like he got mad at me. When they were gambling, he flipped that table over. That's anger. So, all that being said, I just want y'all to know everything is not always, That's what I like to say. Because that's how they show you. With his hands up to the Most High, praising like the angels. Because remember, the angels, the Elohim always have their hands pointing towards the Most High. I didn't say which set of hands, but they have hands pointing towards the Most High, okay? And Yeshua did not walk around like that. You know what I mean? He did not. You have to put things into reality. You have to put things into the perception where it's logical, because it does not make sense when you're adding your own stories and you're putting your own icing on the cake, okay? You have to tap in. You have to realize things as they are, because he went through imbalance as well until he became in alignment, because there is duality. Excuse me. Don't ever forget about duality, okay? There is duality. So when he found himself walking through the desert, he was in affliction at that moment. Yes. He was fighting himself. It's me versus me. Don't ever forget that. He was fighting himself. And he went into that mountain. And if y'all realize they went into that mountain, they'll go into that mountain for 40 days because they didn't want people to see. It's not meant for people to see you while you're going through your shadow work because they would judge you. That's why, because everybody is not tapped in. Everybody is not conscious. I don't care what church you go to or who you worship. Everybody's not tapped in to what you're tapped into, okay? Everybody's not tapped into the Most High, okay? So he went into that mountain and it say he gnashed his teeth and they pull it. They it's like they just fighting themselves, okay? But he won just like Moses went into that mountain. He won. He won because he fought that devil off himself. They fought that devil off themselves and they came out that mountain and they was pure, you know? And don't forget the deceiver, what you call the devil, trying to get Yeshua to jump out that mountain. He said, surely your God will save you. Yeshua said, ha, he was wise because you can't just tell the chosen one anything. He said, surely I will die and go to hell because that's committing suicide. Basically, is what he was telling that evil being. He said that's committing suicide. So it was like me versus me. He was fighting himself. When they showed that devil and that angel on your shoulder, I don't know. They don't do that no more. But when I was little, a lot of cartoons would have the devil on one shoulder and, you know, and God on the other shoulder. I can't say God, excuse me, a deity on the other shoulder. And the reason for that being is the duality in it all. That me versus me, because you're fighting yourself. Once you're done fighting yourself, you should be able to use discernment and go out in the world and not be overtaken by other demons. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to fight spiritually. You should have that armor on at all times. So Yeshua did just that. He did heal. He did have so much power. He brought someone back from the dead. He brought Lazarus back, yes. This is real. All that was real. And if you don't know, you know now. He wasn't a being sitting sitting there just doing magic. That's the message. He wasn't doing magic. He was using his spiritual powers. And if you know, you know, tap into yours. Get that crystal conscious going. Because it's rising. People are tapping into their powers. Chosen ones done tapped into their powers. Yeah, Howard Shai, he loves this. Because they said be like Yeshua. And y'all thought it meant forgiving and forgetting and being at peace all the time. No, they was talking about that crystal conscious, that crystal consciousness, that God body. If you know, you know about that God body. That means that God is living inside of you. We know that we are not the Most High. We know that we are not God. But we do know that He put it in us, that He lives within us spiritually. When they say God blew the breath in your body, He is air. He is just that element. So be light as a feather. I want you to be just like Yeshua, okay? It's very important this time. I know y'all heard about them saying the aliens are here. They're black. November they coming. Y'all better be wise, okay? Because they been here. They ain't ever left. What you call aliens. They ain't ever left. If you know, you know. You can look up, look down, all around, okay? It's above, so below. They're everywhere. And they don't look how you think they look. No, no, no. And like I told y'all, you go back in my videos that I did at the beginning of this year. I told y'all, they dare you to call them black. Don't call them black. Don't call them black. Y'all better keep doing what you're doing spiritually. Don't push so hard. You don't have to push so hard. Just let it flow. Because if you one with God, you one with God, and the rest just falls into place. The universe comes in at hand. And that's just what Yeshua found out. It costs to be alone, okay? God always set his people alone so they can build. And then they can come out and rebuild more, and they can build others up. That's just how God works. And if you don't have no understanding, you don't have no understanding. So thank you to all my supporters. I am Queen Ashe. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. That's my message. I gotta go get some rest, y'all. Y'all have a great day and night wherever you are. One love, one love. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.